I was always just playfully known as the illegitimate child.
Ouch.
Thank you for the sympathy. I appreciate it. I'm really happy in Canada here, in Montreal, specifically in Quebec, something recently was trying to get passed. They want to eliminate delivering mail to residential addresses here in Quebec. And I think that's great because I'm not going to get any hate mail anymore, which is cool. On one end, because the things that people say in hate mail is hurtful to me. But on the other hand, it's the only way my mother chooses to communicate with me. It's kind of horrible. I'm an overthinker when it comes to stuff. Like the other day I was walking down the street and I happened to notice a condom on the curb. And I started to ask myself questions. Questions like, I wonder what brand of condom that is. And questions like, I wonder if that condom was used for the express purposes that it was constructed for, or if it was used for some other hilarious application that I have yet to consider. And then I wonder things like, how long have they been making these in grape? Yeah, I smoke really great weed. Makes me really hungry. It's my medicine. I was dog sitting recently for a friend of mine. I feel it's important that I tell you I don't like things at all. But these two dogs were particularly awesome. They're really well behaved. And by well behaved, I mean obedient. Right? So I was walking these dogs, and I'm walking them down the stairs. They're 45-pound English Terriers, the triangle-headed dogs, Spuds McKenzie, you know, they can look aggressive. I don't know. I'm walking them down the flight of stairs to my apartment building to take them out to poop. And the lady in apartment number 3 hears their 45-pound legs going down the stairs and is a curious lady. So she opens up the door. And I don't think that she was a dog person, because she panicked the minute that she saw these two things. And they were just really friendly dogs and wanted to go say hi. So they just kind of ran into the house and were like, hi. And she like slammed the door in their faces. And this wasn't cool to me, right? And then she started to scream through the door. What are those? I don't know, dragons? Space monkeys? Gophers? What do you think they are? They're dogs, lady. It's a silly question to ask, isn't it? Well, they better not be yours! I don't like to be told what to do or how to be or anything by anybody, even myself. I don't listen to me. And having this lady tell me that these better not, I'm like, listen, lady, I'm not your son and I'm not your husband. You can't talk to me like that. If you want to have a conversation with me about this, you can come outside and we can have a conversation like two normal human beings, right? That's when her husband comes out. I'm shocked that this woman is married. Okay, and he comes out and he's like, he closes the door behind him. He's like, look, I'm really sorry about that, okay? But you have to understand, this is a no dogs building. No animals allowed. I'm like, well, then you better do something about the bitch you have in number 3, motherfucker. Because that shit ain't right. We have a really serious political situation that's been happening here in Quebec for a long time. Certain people want to separate off from the motherland, Canada, and have their own country of some kind. And this happened recently, right? And a lot of English people in town, a lot of English people that I know felt threatened by this. And they were all talking about moving away and going to other places if Quebec ever separated. Now, I don't like bigotry, racism, discrimination, Anglophobia, Francophobia, or hatred or ignorance of any kind. I don't like any of that shit put together. It's disgusting. But there's something I hate even more than all of that, folks. Moving. That shit sucks, man. You got strange people in your house touching all your things. You have to explain that box that you have in the closet and you don't want to really talk about. It's not cool. I didn't even vote. I don't believe in voting. It's pretty much the exact same thing as it's the prison equivalent of being in the showers and picking which one of the 5 guys is going to rape you for the next 2 years. I don't need to be a part of that. Just get it over with so I can cry in the corner, please, right? But I chose to show my solidarity in this fashion by wearing my yarmulke proudly, folks, because I'm a Jew, right? And I'm wearing my yarmulke right now. Not on my head. On this head. That's right, if I were to remove my pants, you would see a little black spot at the tip of my penis. Which, oddly enough, my doctor is trying to convince me is not a yarmulke, but is a mole. Now, he's not a zoologist, so what does he know? Because it hasn't moved for like 10 years, so if it's a mole, it's dead, and I don't have anything to worry about. Right? And that's when he's like, no, idiot, cancer. But I'm a Taurus. So that doesn't make any sense to me. And that's when he gets really frustrated, goes out, gets his nurse to come in, and then she starts harassing me about organ donation, right? Organ donation, sign the back of the card for the organ donation. I sign it, because the joke's on them. All I got is home is a bunch of pianos. Right? Alright, guys, that's my time for the night. My name is Jason Yearow. Remember, you don't need Twitter to follow people.